guys, it's Miss Coker. So this is week 2 of our doodle project. So if you have not done this project right here, I need you to stop this video and I need you to go back to last week's video and do that one first because we're moving on, we're adding color to it. So if you haven't done it yet, you need to do that first, okay? So this week we are adding color to our doodle. Now, the cool thing about color is, even if you're drawing on a flat piece of paper, you can make something look three-dimensional, all in how you color it. Now, when we're using crayons, we tend to color either really dark or really light, okay? So I want you to think about using your crayons in both ways, coloring really dark and then lightening up with your crayon. How do you think you color really dark with your crayon? What do you have to do to that crayon to make it color really dark? That's right, you have to push down on it. So with my crayon, if I push down really hard, it's gonna color really dark. Now with that same crayon, if I just lighten up and color, I get a lighter version of that color, okay? So that's two different colors with the same crayon. That's a light value, and that's the dark value of the same crayon. Isn't that cool? And you can do that with crayons, and you can do that with color pencils. You can do that with a regular pencil. If all you have is a pencil, and I'm using the side of my lead, not the very top of it. And now I'm gonna lighten up my pressure. And I can go really light. Until it fades off into nothing, okay? That's called value, a value scale, when we go from light to dark or dark to light. And like I said, you can do it with crayons, you can do it with colored pencils, you can do it with regular pencils. And we use this to help us show dimension. We use it to make our pictures more interesting. Sometimes people use it to outline things. And I'll talk more about that in just a second. Okay, so we're gonna take our papers, and I want you to just watch first, then you can color, okay? We're gonna take our paper, and I'm gonna teach you something that my aunt taught me, my Aunt Mary. She was such a cool lady. All right, you see my black lines? I'm not gonna cross over any of my black lines, all right? I am going to make sure that I stay one color inside this area, but I want to show dark value and light value in that area. So I'm gonna go around the outside edge really dark, around that line. And what my Aunt Mary told me was that's building a wax wall. Crayons are made of wax. And I'm building a wax wall around that shape. Okay? And it's kind of thick, I didn't just do a thin line. And then inside of it, I'm gonna color lighter. So I'm showing that I understand light and dark value. I can show light and dark value. That's our I can statement. The whole goal today is to show me that you can do light and dark value, okay? Then you're gonna switch colors. Even though this is one circle, it's divided by a line. So now I'm gonna do another color down here. Again, pressing hard, but not so hard that I break my crayon or I make my hand too tired. That's gonna happen though, because we're gonna color this whole piece of paper. But that wax wall kind of helps me stay inside that area too. Notice I'm coloring slow and small. By doing that, I stay where I want to be. Now these lines don't join together. So I'm just gonna, only where the lines are, I'm gonna do my dark areas. And it can be as fat as you want it to be. It can be as skinny as you want it to be. I'm trying to fill in all my white space. I like to color in one direction because it makes my drawing look better. If I'm just scribbling all over the place, it's gonna look like I wasn't paying attention, that I didn't know what I was doing. And if I'm coloring, like I started coloring up and down. So I'm gonna finish this whole section coloring up and down and making sure that I get all the white area colored in. Neatness counts. So I'm looking for you to show me that you can do dark and light value, that you can color neatly, that you can fill in all the white space. This is what your paper should look like. So every time you get to a new line, you switch colors.
Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this project. I will be in your classroom next week teaching you live. I'm so excited, I cannot wait. So I look forward to seeing you. Finish your projects and I will take pictures of them when I come into your classroom next week. Hold on to them. Love you, see ya. Bye.